I don't even know where to start with this week of Beyond the Gates because every single storyline feels like it's about to explode at the exact same time. Like, can this show please let me breathe for 1 second? Because I swear the writers woke up and said, how much emotional damage can we cause in 1 week? And the answer was apparently yes. First of all, I need to talk about Anita because, oh my God, finally, some good news. And when I say I almost got emotional watching her storyline, I mean it. I've been following this woman's journey for weeks now, watching her fight through chemotherapy, watching her push herself emotionally and physically. And honestly, there were moments where I genuinely thought the show was preparing us for heartbreak. That's how dark and exhausting this storyline has felt lately. But now, we're finally seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Anita finishing the final stage of chemotherapy is huge. Um, Huge. And the fact that the tumor has reportedly shrunk significantly, I'm sorry, but that's the kind of victory this show desperately needed. Because lately it's just been betrayal, manipulation, emotional breakdowns, screaming matches, and people lying every 5 seconds. So seeing Anita actually win against something, it hit differently. And maybe it's just me, but I feel emotionally attached to this storyline because it's been written with so much vulnerability. You can see the exhaustion in her. You can feel how scared everyone around her has been. So hearing that surgery might finally happen soon to remove the tumor completely, I was sitting there like, please let this woman have peace for once. But this show never lets us stay happy for too long because immediately after that hopeful moment, we dive straight back into chaos with the entire Plasma King situation. And honestly, this storyline is becoming unhinged in the best and worst way possible at the same time. Smitty secretly investigating Plasma King already had me stressed because this man has been moving around like he's in a spy thriller instead of a soap opera. But then we find out Plasma is preparing for some kind of major operation. Excuse me? What does that even mean? Every time they mention this big move, my anxiety level goes up another 10 points because nothing about this sounds safe. And then that situation with Grayson, Jacob, and Smitty, I am sorry, but why was this man holding scissors like we were about to enter a horror movie? That image alone has me spiraling because what exactly was Grayson planning to do after catching Smitty hiding in Jacob's room? Was he angry? Threatened? Desperate? Paranoid? All of the above? Because Grayson has been unraveling for a while now, and I genuinely cannot tell where his moral line even is anymore. And thank God Jacob was there because I truly believe things could have gone horribly wrong. Jacob stepping in probably prevented a disaster. But what scares me most is that this moment proves how dangerous the Plasma King storyline has become. People are panicking. People are making reckless decisions. The pressure is building and everyone looks one emotional breakdown away from catastrophe. Also, can we talk about how exhausted I am with Grayson constantly operating like a ticking time bomb? 1 minute I feel bad for him, the next minute I'm yelling at my screen because what are you doing? Does anyone else feel emotionally manipulated by this character, or is it just me? And speaking of emotional messes, Ted, Leslie, and Shanice are becoming a complete disaster. I already knew Shanice was uncomfortable with Leslie's presence, but now it's getting impossible to ignore the tension. Because, let's be honest here, Ted clearly has unresolved feelings involving Leslie. I don't care how much people try to downplay it. Shanice feels it. We feel it. The chemistry, the history, the emotional attachment, it's all still there, simmering underneath the surface. So when Ted and Leslie end up in another argument this week, yeah, I immediately thought this is about Shanice because Shanice is tired. She's tired of feeling like a third wheel in her own relationship. She's tired of Leslie hovering around emotionally. And honestly, I can't even blame her anymore. Like, imagine trying to build a stable relationship while another woman's emotional shadow is constantly standing in the room with you. I would lose my mind too. And Ted, oh my God, Ted, this man continuously acts shocked when people question his loyalty while simultaneously giving mixed signals every 5 seconds. Pick a lane. Either fully commit to Shanice or admit that Leslie still matters to you emotionally. Stop torturing everybody involved. But wait. The thing that really has me screaming is Nicole potentially confessing something to Danny. Because if this confession is about Ted, oh, this is about to get so messy. I knew it. I absolutely knew Nicole was not fully over Ted. There has been this emotional hesitation around her for a while now. Tidy moments, weird pauses, certain looks. The energy has been off. And now the possibility that Nicole might actually want Ted back? Are you serious? I need Danny to emotionally prepare herself because if Nicole admits lingering feelings for Ted, this entire dynamic is going to implode. And honestly, part of me understands it. History is powerful. Shared memories are powerful. Sometimes people never fully let go, no matter how hard they try. But another part of me is like, girl, please do not open this door again. Haven't these people suffered enough already? And somehow, the Bill and Haley storyline continues getting more toxic every single week. This man is literally spiraling from jealousy and suspicion, and I cannot look away. So now Bill runs into someone from the past that immediately puts him on edge, and I am almost positive it connects back to Haley and Randy. Because those two sneaking around, celebrating their scam, potentially nearing success, oh, they are playing with fire. And I'm sorry, but Haley and Randy together make me deeply uncomfortable in the most entertaining soap opera way possible. Their scenes constantly feel slimy, secretive, manipulative, like there's always another lie hidden underneath the conversation. But here's the thing that kills me. Bill finally starts piecing things together emotionally. He notices Haley's drinking. He notices the secrecy. He notices she's spending time with someone. And then seeing her looking happy with Randy, that probably shattered whatever denial he still had left. You just know Bill's jealousy exploded internally in that moment. And now he's trying to ban Haley from seeing Randy? Oh, that never works in soap operas, ever. The second somebody says you can't see that person anymore, what happens? The sneaking intensifies. The lies intensify. The passion intensifies. Suddenly people are meeting in secret corners like they're starring in a forbidden romance thriller. So now, Haley and Randy will probably continue seeing each other behind Bill's back, which means eventually somebody will suspect betrayal. It's inevitable. Secrets never stay buried in this show. Never. Also, can I just say Randy gives me the creeps now? Because after that disturbing moment with Lynette, I genuinely cannot view him the same way anymore. And apparently Mona can't either. The return of Mona has me so invested. Because remember when Mona used to praise Randy and think he was some kind of hero? Yeah. Those days are over. The second she witnessed his disgusting behavior toward Lynette, everything changed. And now she's confronting him again? I need this scene immediately. Because I don't know if Mona is criticizing him outright, exposing him psychologically, or forcing him to confront the kind of person he's become. But either way, I'm here for it. Randy has needed someone to challenge him directly for a long time. And honestly, Mona's disappointment might hit harder than outright hatred. Sometimes seeing someone lose respect for you is worse than them screaming in your face. Meanwhile, the chaos surrounding Chelsea and Madison just keeps escalating, and honestly, this entire situation stresses me out because it feels way too realistic. Madison getting suspended because of the lawsuit fallout is devastating enough already. Her career is literally hanging by a thread. Everything she worked for could collapse because of this mess. So emotionally, she's already unstable and overwhelmed. Then add Willow into the situation. Oh my God. The tension between Madison and her mother is becoming unbearable because deep down, Madison clearly blames Willow for triggering the chain reaction that damaged her professional future. And whether that blame is fully fair or not, almost doesn't matter anymore because emotionally the resentment is already there. You can feel years of unresolved issues underneath every interaction they have. And now things escalate so badly that Madison calls the police during Willow's outburst. That is not normal family drama anymore. That is This relationship is collapsing in real-time territory. Once cops enter the situation, the emotional damage changes permanently. I honestly feel horrible for Madison because she looks emotionally exhausted. But at the same time, Willow also feels like someone who refuses to stop escalating situations. Every conversation becomes a battlefield. And can we please talk about the Bella Claire family drama for a second? Because of course there's more arguing happening over there too. This family cannot go 2 episodes without emotional warfare. But I will say this, Nicole stepping in to defend Samantha when she was being bullied actually made me respect Nicole more. You see? This is why these characters confuse me. One second I'm questioning Nicole's emotional decisions regarding Ted, and the next second I'm cheering because she protected Samantha. The writers constantly make these characters morally complicated, and honestly, that's why I stay addicted to this show. Nobody is fully good. Nobody is fully terrible. Everybody is emotionally messy. And that brings me to Joey and Vanessa because, wow, Joey is entering dangerous territory emotionally. This man used to feel so controlled and focused. He had structure, discipline, logic. But Vanessa's dragging him into emotional chaos he clearly wasn't prepared for. And the scary part is he's letting her, Joey's allowing emotions to interfere with his work now. Vanessa is influencing his decisions. His judgment is slipping. And whenever a character starts prioritizing emotional obsession over stability in a soap opera, disaster is coming. I'm telling you right now, this storyline is heading somewhere dark. Because Joey doesn't seem experienced with this kind of emotional vulnerability. He looks almost addicted to the intensity of Vanessa's attention. And people make terrible choices when they confuse emotional excitement with genuine connection. Does anyone else feel like Joey is slowly losing himself? Because that's honestly the vibe I'm getting and it makes me nervous. And the craziest thing about all these storylines is that they somehow connect emotionally through the same theme, people losing control. That's really what this week feels like to me. Anita is fighting to regain control of her body and future. Grayson is losing control under pressure. Ted is losing control of his emotional boundaries. Nicole may be losing control of buried feelings. Bill is losing control through jealousy. Madison is losing control of her career and family life. Joey is losing control because of Vanessa. Randy is losing control of the image people once had of him. Everybody is spiraling, and I cannot stop watching. That's the problem with Beyond the Gates. This show knows exactly how to emotionally trap me. I sit down expecting just one quick episode, and suddenly I'm pacing around my room yelling at fictional characters like they personally ruined my life. Like, seriously, how am I supposed to recover from all of this? Anita finally getting hopeful news genuinely touched me emotionally. The Plasma King storyline has me terrified. Ted, Leslie, Shanice, and Nicole are one confession away from complete destruction. Bill is turning into a jealous detective. Haley and Randy are basically chaos in human form. Madison and Willow need therapy immediately. Joey is emotionally spiraling because of Vanessa. And Mona returning to confront Randy might become one of the most satisfying moments we've had in weeks. This is why soap operas are dangerous, okay? Because suddenly fictional people's terrible decisions become my personal stress